Let's get your part 3 now of India Today's reality check of how safe or unsafe Indian cities are. The dismal reality on ground. We've been getting exceptional responses from all of you, from you the viewer, on our part 1 and part 2 of our reality check. So this time we sent out our team of reporters to the national capital region. This isn't just restricted to Delhi, but to parts of Gurugram, Noida and Greater Noida to conduct a safety status check. 6 reporters of the India Today group ventured out post-midnight to see what the situation is on the ground.
कोई दिक्कत तो नहीं होगी ना? यहाँ पे ये पुलिस बूथ भी है सामने यहाँ पे। ये पुलिस चौकी ऐसी बंद रहती है हमेशा, चालू नहीं होती कभी। क्यों? रात में बंद रहती है, पर ये तो असिस्टेंस बूथ है ना, 24 घंटे लिखा है उस पे।
हाँ लिखा तो, पर इस टाइम इसमें हमको गए नहीं, सब अपने घर गए हो, सोए पड़े होंगे, वही भी तो एक सोए पड़े होंगे।
नहीं रहता कोई यहाँ पे।
क्या हो गया?
पुलिस बूथ का पूछ रही थी मैं कि ऐसे ही बंद रहता है ये हमेशा। The time is 1:15 in the midnight and I am at the most busiest chowk of Faridabad. Of course, I was standing here for past 20 to 25 minutes, but there was not a single PCR van that made rounds in this area. What came as a surprising fact is I was when standing here, just right in front of this police assistance booth, what we found is that the real truth of this particular area. This shows that what kind of security is being provided by the Haryana police. Just because, see, this police assistance booth, which, should have been working 24/7 for women's security, is locked as of now. There is no policeman, no cops present inside this police assistance booth. What we noticed in fact is, while I was standing over here and waiting for 20 to 25 minutes, there were several people, some coming with filthy intentions, some asking for the lift, some asking for the drop. But there was also a PCR van who came and just passed by towards the Neelam Chowk, towards the BK hospital. But then they did not even stop for a while or asked what is going on over here or what kind of help do you need. But this is the picture of the, of the police booth which we are showing you right now, which is locked. And you can see that it is in a completely dead condition. And I think this is what the real truth of the Haryana police is, and this is what the security they are providing to the women at night is. The time is 3:37 as of now, and we are going to have a reality check on the shop of an alcohol, and we will see that we are able to purchase it or not, despite the fact that the shutters are down, but there is a small window that is open. Just go for a reality check. कोई है क्या? हाँ, अभी मिल जाएगा? मिल जाएगा? हाँ? पेमेंट कैसे लोगे? और वो नहीं है पेटीएम, गूगल पे, कुछ ऑनलाइन पेमेंट है? हाँ? कैश देखती हूँ, दोस्तों से पूछती हूँ 1 मिनट के 2-4 कितने मिल जाएंगे अभी बॉटल आपके पास? मिल जाएंगे ना? अभी कब तक खुला है ये वैसे? क्या? इस पे कर दे पेमेंट स्कैनर से ना? वो खुला कब तक है ये? तो रोज खुला रहता है ना? आना मतलब किसी को बताना भी हो तो खुला रहता है ना रोज वैसे? कोई दिक्कत तो नहीं होगी ना? यहाँ पे ये पुलिस बूथ भी है सामने यहाँ पे। हाँ नहीं है ना? क्योंकि मैंने कहा ये पुलिस बूथ है सामने, उसकी तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, चलेगा ना? क्योंकि यहाँ पर भी है और उसके पहले भी एक और बूथ है।
हाँ जी पंडित जी। अरे पंडित जी का
कितने कुछ कम कर लो भाई, कर लो। पेट भरना चाहिए ना, भरा तो पीते रहो। ज्यादा ड्रामे मत कर, पीते नहीं घूटना है बस। मैं ले रहा हूँ भाई, मैं ले रहा हूँ।
As of now, I am also scared standing over here right in the middle of this road. And you see there, if you show Shagun, these street lights are also closed. And this is what the reality is. We have been waiting here since past 10 minutes and there's no PCR van. There was of course a police booth which was certainly closed, but then there is no PCR van taking rounds. There were few PCR vans we saw, but they were standing at a place. They were not making rounds inside the lanes, inside the gullies. They were just standing at a place at the Chaurahas. But this is what the reality depicting, you know, the darkness of these lanes. And I think, you know, if these lanes must have been lightened up, these lanes should have CCTV cameras so that to avoid any kind of untoward incident. But as of now, what we are seeing is far away from the actual reality. With cameraman Shagun Bharadwaj, this is Tejri reporting for India Today from Faridabad.
Our next report is from Gurugram by Milind Sharma, and the biggest takeaway from her report is that several working women, many of them who step out late into the night after night shifts or post a late shift in Gurugram, say they feel extremely unsafe, and this is because there are several streets without even street lights.
It's 1 a.m. and 15 minutes in the night. We are near the Sahara Mall area of Gurugram. It's known for its nightlife, which is why people are often seen drinking outside the pubs and clubs that are surrounding this area. You can see one PCR van is currently stationed after we shot few visuals of people drinking outside this particular establishment, and now also the police is trying to clear out this area. This is an area that sees a lot of crowd, which is why perhaps there's always one PCR van stationary here, but less can be said about other areas of Gurugram this late at night. यहाँ पे पूरा सजा हुआ था, हमारे पास तो कैमरे में शॉट
नहीं, आपके पास हो गया, हम इसलिए आए हैं, मैं बाहर तो हमको मिला नहीं।
चले गए आपने भगा दिए?
मैंने कहा भगा दिया, मतलब बंद। मैं पूछने आया था भी किसके आदेश से, कितने बजे तक? 4 बजे तक आदेश है ठेके के।
देखिए, यहाँ पर मैंने महिला और लड़कियां नहीं देखी घूमती हुई इस वक्त रात के 1-1:30 बज रहा है अब।
आज तो कोई नहीं इधर दिखाई दे रहा, कोई एक आध ऐसे आती रहती है बाहर से, तो उनको बोल देते भाई नाइट के टाइम में अपने घर टाइम से घर चले जाओ अपने, तो ऐसे समझा देते हैं उनको, ऐसे नाइट में मत घूमा करो।
यहाँ पर मैं देख रही हूँ स्ट्रीट लाइट भी नहीं चल रही है, कुछ भी नहीं।
यही तो, अब जैसे यहाँ पे अंधेरा है, चल ठीक है लड़की मुझे निकलेंगी नहीं, लेकिन आज जब ये है ना, कोई भी कहीं से भी उठाएगा उसको अंजाम तो दे सकता ना यहाँ पे, तो ये दिक्कत है।
You can see people are actually traveling on this road, but I wouldn't be comfortable just standing. Yes, and it's pretty even on this road for that matter. It's a big highway, so it is not very safe for women to kind of walk down. Even now, we too are walking down. I don't think we would come alone. Yeah. Yes. Let me show you how dark this whole spot is at the moment. This entire stretch of flyover remains a very unsafe stretch. There are a lot of youngsters who come here, who work over here. We did speak to some, and they said that this particular area, the patrolling is very less,
and because of the less amount of patrolling here, it remains to be a very unsafe stretch for the people to come and cross it. This stretch of Gurugram road, there is not a single street light that is currently working. This entire stretch of road comes near the Rajiv Chowk flyover area, and big MNC offices are just about stone throw away from where we are standing right now. Let me show you that this whole stretch of the road right till the end is a dark patch which is completely unsafe after night falls. Police assistance booth in Rajiv Chowk flyover in Gurugram, and it seems to be completely shut at the moment. The time right now, according to my watch, is 2:37. It's extremely foggy. We can't see anything, but we'll try to ask people here to open this, and there is no answer from inside, and the police assistance booth is completely closed. जी भैया, आप सो रहे थे अंदर? कोई है क्या अंदर? We are trying to find out if there's someone here. There's a man who just left from here, and he just opened the door and tried to speak to someone inside. We just tried to open the door. भैया, कोई है अंदर? जी, आप लोग सो रहे थे क्या? हाँ? अभी बैठी अंदर। लाइटें ऑफ हैं, मैं बाहर से खटखटा रही थी। खटखटाए तभी तो हम निकले बाहर। आप लोग सो रहे थे सर, मैं बहुत टाइम से खटखटा रही हूँ। अभी व्हीकल थोड़ा डाउन हुआ था तो अंदर चले गए। अच्छा, नहीं, बट ये पुलिस असिस्टेंस बूथ है और आप लोग अंदर देख सकते हैं। हम लोग अंदर जाओ पवन, क्या है? तो मैं तो खटखटा रही थी दरवाजा कब से, मैंने देखा कि कोई रिस्पांस नहीं दे रहा था। पूरा रोड ही हो रहा है, मतलब रोड खाली हो गया तो अंदर बैठ के सर, लेकिन आपकी आंखें देख के साफ लग रहा है कि आप लोग सो रहे थे। और हम खटखटा रहे हैं, वहाँ से भी हमने पूछा, यहाँ से भी हमने पूछा, आप लोग खोल ही नहीं रहे थे। 10 मिनट से मैं खटखटा रही हूँ, इतनी देर में बाहर कोई हादसा हो जाता तो क्या होता? हादसा होगा तो कैसे आएंगे? आप लोग तो सो रहे थे अंदर, और एक नहीं 3 लोग हैं अंदर। क्या नाम है सर आपका? क्या नाम? ASI बादल। अच्छा, we have just spoken to ASI Badal here. There were 3 police officials inside. When we tried to knock the door, they were asleep. But after some time, there was a man who came in a shawl, and he happened to have pulled the door a little bit, and they woke up. But eventually the problem is that what if something untoward were happening outside? Would these police officials be aware of it, despite this being a police assistance booth in Gurugram? This is Milan Sharma with Pawan Kumar reporting for India Today.
And finally, a check from Noida. Aishwarya Paliwal roamed the streets of Noida to check whether cops are actually patrolling and ensuring the safety of women. Here's what she found. I'm leaving you with this report.
It's 1:15 in the morning. It's important to start my story by telling you what time it is, so that you understand the story that India Today is trying to tell you. We have seen the horrific incident that took place in Delhi, and now we have moved our focus to Noida, which is a very important city in the state of Uttar Pradesh, right adjoining the national capital. I'm standing right outside a police thana. This is the police thana of Sector 39. And the reason why I'm standing outside the Thana is because at the moment there is no police personnel present inside. I cannot even see CCTV cameras here. This is a very prominent chalk and intersection, but just in case you get stuck if you are a woman and something happens to you on this junction, on this chalky, then at least at the moment I don't see police personnel here. There are a couple of police personnel who at the moment are on rounds, but that leaves these kind of prominent chalkies empty. It's 1:45 in the night and I'm standing right outside a police station of sector 41. The reason why I'm standing here is because I want to understand, just in case there's a woman who's standing alone, do the police personnel inside actually step out to ask me what's wrong, what the problem is? I've been standing here for almost 20 minutes and it's heartbreaking for me to tell you that the police personnel are not stepping out, nor are they asking me what the problem is. As you can see the weather, there's a thick blanket of fog. One cannot see barely 20 meters away, and in this weather, if there is a woman who's standing right outside a police station, police personnel are not coming out. I can also tell you that there is a taxi which has just stopped barely 20 meters away from me. I don't know what he's trying to see, but this is happening right outside a police station. I am also here. The taxi driver too has stopped his vehicle barely 20 meters away from where I am standing. At 3 in the morning, will Noida police come looking for you? Are they patrolling? Are they patrolling enough? Rather, that's the question to be asked. Is it safe for a woman? If a woman is alone, is it safe for her in her car to be driving at wee hours in the morning? My blinkers are on. The visibility is almost zero. And now I'll stop my vehicle on the left hand side and actually wait to see if help comes, if police personnel come, and if patrolling is actually as stringent as the authorities claim it to be. The reason why Anjali was dragged for 12 kilometers is because no one came to her rescue. There were eyewitnesses who could feel something was wrong. People did not call the PCR van on time. Even the PCR van that came out, that reached the spot, was too late. And this is the crux of the problem. I'm a journalist. Still, my vehicle has been standing on the main expressway, the expressway which connects Noida with Agra, with Lucknow. The weather is not conducive. The visibility is almost zero. Unfortunately, no one has come to check up on me. And it's almost 3:30 in the morning. Just in case a girl gets stuck, help will scarcely, barely reach her on time. With camera person Sanjay Kumar, this is Aishwarya Paliwal reporting for India Today.